Hello everyone, this is Nick Nat Piker coming to you live from Virginia Beach, Virginia. This is a video response to Squibbly and Azarath Witch. I actually just came upon a video. It's called the Doctor Love Rose. I had to respond. I just could not respond um, to some of the things that Squibbly was saying. Okay. The Doctor and Rose, where do I begin? When the Doctor first met Rose, season 1, in the episode of Rose, you kind of knew that he had not been long from the regeneration that he was in. He didn't even know what he looked like. Because when he was in Rose's flat and he looked at himself in the mirror, he was examining his face as if he hadn't even seen it yet. So obviously he'd not been long from the regeneration. Obviously he'd not been long from the time warp, and he was a right mess. He was angry and bitter, and he'd kind of forgotten why it was he did what he did. He forgot it. He left his love of life and his enthusiasm behind when he lost his world and his people. And I know a lot of people want to say that he latched onto Rose because she was like this light in his darkness, which in a kind of way she was. Because he hadn't had any companions for a while. Not only that, but he lost his connection to his people, his telepathic connection to the other Time Lords, so he was empty. In his heart, he was empty. And I think she kind of filled that up again. She made it not hurt quite so much. If you're going to be talking about immaturity, first of all, Sarah Jane was like 60 when they met up again in school reunion in season 2, and she was bickering like she was 15 and a freshman in high school. Really. It's true. She was the one that started the whole bicker, bitch, moan about, aren't they getting younger? And I mean, what, Rose is going to sit there and take it? I don't think Rose was so much jealous as I think she was scared, because it was true, and all the time that she'd known him, he'd never talked about his previous companions. I think it hurt too much at that point for him to go over pieces of his past. I mean, she'd been able to worm small things out of him up until then, but not really that much, especially not about the people that he traveled with. And I guess maybe she did have that misconception that she was the only one. She shouldn't have, considering he said he was 900 years old and had been traveling for 900 years. But I guess that's a little bit of immaturity on Rose's part, considering she was so young when he first met her. She kind of felt like he was drifting. It was this opportunity for her to see a possibility of what her life would be like when the time came for the Doctor to leave her behind. Because I think already in her heart, even before that, before he even changed from 9 to 10, she'd already made the decision that she wasn't going to leave him. Ever. That her time with him was forever. Despite her relationship with Mickey and her mom. But when she saw, that hey, you don't always get what you want, and ultimately he's gonna leave you, I think that made her a little angry. Kind of scared her too, because she didn't want to be without him. And on the other side of that flip coin, when she confronted him about it, she needed that reassurance that he wouldn't leave her, even though he said that she wasn't like the others and he wasn't going to leave her, not like them. I believe in his heart that he meant it. that if she left him, it wouldn't be by his hand. Something would have to take her away because he genuinely was attached to her. I mean, he did things for her that he had not done with any companion. Took her back to her mom's whenever she wanted to hang out with her family. Took her back to visit her boyfriend. Let her boyfriend come on board. Let the boyfriend come on board. That's a big no-no. Let her bring other people on board. And the biggest one of all, he went back to a fixed point in time for her. A fixed point in time that he knew could not be changed, or was not supposed to be changed. So she could be with her father when he died. I would say that yes, he loved her very much. So much so that, well, for me to explain why he left her the way he did, that will have to come in part 2 response. So I'll leave you here for now, and part 2 will be coming in just a minute.